Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a quick video on dividing a decimal by decimal. The steps always remain the same, so hopefully this helps you guys out. Let's look at example 1. Example 1 states, how many times does 0.002 go into 8.6? Or 8.6 divided by 0.002. So we make the second number a whole number. Very important, make the second number a whole number. So how many hops do I need to do to the decimal place to make that a whole number? So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. I do 3 hops. So the same amount of hops that I do to the second number, I have to do to the first number. So I'm going to do 3 hops here. 1, 2, 3. That becomes 8,600. So let's write that now. How many times does 2 go into 8,600? Very important to put the decimal place there at the end. 2 goes into 6. How many times? 2 goes into 8, 4 times. 2 goes into 6, 3 times. 2 goes into 0, none, none. And the decimal place moves up there. 0.00. So we can say that 8.6 divided by 0.002 equals 4,300. And you can check that on your calculator. And the reason why it equals the same is because we're doing the same amount of hops on both, we're making them both equivalent decimals to each other. Alright, I'd like you to try example 2 yourself. Pause the video, give it a shot, and then I'll go through the answers. Okay, so you should be done by now. So remember, we're making the second number a whole number. So 1, 2 hops. So we can do the same thing to this. 1, 2 hops. So now we have 4 goes into 13.6. How many times does 4 go into 1? So how many times does 1 go into 4? None. 13 divided by 4 is 3. And 3 times 4 is 12, so we have a remainder of 1. Which I'll do in another colour. 1. How many times does 4 go into 16? 4 times. And there's no remainders, so we'll leave it at that. But one big thing we're missing here is the decimal point goes up there. So 0.136 divided by 0.04 equals 3.4. Alright, example 3. Again, I'd like you to try this yourself. Pause the video, and then we'll go through the recommended answers. Okay, you should be done by now. So we're going to make the second number a whole number. So how many hops are we doing? 2 hops. We do the same thing to the first one. 1, 2 hops. It becomes 60. So now it is 13 and 60. And I'm going to put the decimal point there. How many times does 3 go into 6? Let's use another colour. None. 13 into 60 is 4 times. And we can add our reoccurring zeros at the end because after a decimal, remember, it doesn't matter. They're all zeros. So 4 times 13 is 52. And so I divided by 60. And my remainder is 8. So 8. Now I'm going to see, okay, how many times does 13 go into 80? And I have 6 times. Let's do 6 times 13. That's 78. I wanted 80, so I have 2 remainder. That becomes 20. How many times does 13 go into 20? Once. Once remainder. What's the difference between 20 and 13? 7. How many times does 13 go into 70? And we see that it is 5 times with a remainder. But we can see with this question we don't need to go further. Some decimals will just keep going. But we need to round it off somewhere for approximational purposes. Remember, the decimal place comes up to its position. So approximately 4.615, which then equals 4.62, 2 decimal places. Hopefully that helped you. If you have any other further questions, please don't hesitate to ask.